Check 1, 2, check. Just gotta make sure all my stuff's working. I haven't streamed in ages, so. Check. Gotta make sure all my stuff's working. I haven't streamed in ages, so. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, cool. The latency is good as well. It's low latency. We'll get into it. I actually haven't looked at the market yet, so we'll see how this goes. We'll see how it goes. Oh man. Actually, I did trade earlier this morning, so we're up currently, as you can see, $1,157 US, which is pretty good. My goal, I'm passing an eval, so my goal is from a prop firm, so my goal is to get that to 1,500, and then I'm done. So I really don't have much more to do. I definitely am not going to be taking NQ trades. I'm going to be taking micros. I literally made that 1,100 off one trade, which is pretty risky, but I was happy to take the risk. So since I'm up, I'm not gonna trade NQ. I'm mainly gonna trade micro NQs. I'm not gonna trade full contracts. So, all right, let's get into it. Like I said, I haven't looked at it. These blue lines mean nothing. I'll show you a trade that I took. I took a couple. I actually have to. Okay, I lied. I've actually taken 2 trades today. One trade I took live. Another trade I took just to kind of test. And it was this one. I'll tell you why. Obviously, this was a great trade. To be honest, if I took this trade live, it would have hit my take profit a lot sooner. I would have probably gotten out at 50 ticks. So I believed it was going to get down to this level at some point here. The reason why is because I'll show you. So I got in, technically I got in on this candle. Let me move this over. I got in on this red candle here. I saw a lot of momentum to the downside. It already wicked up, I'm pretty sure. Let me see the 1 minute. I'm pretty sure it wicked up first. Yeah, it did. See, it wicked up first. So to me, that was showing me it was trying to grab a little bit of liquidity. And then it came down, closed bearish. And then I saw a bit more momentum to the downside here with this, this candle here, and it clearly closed below the support. So I was confident it was at least going to fill this wick here. And then by the way, I'm doing a trade recap because this helps me personally when I'm trading, so I can look back. It's kind of like my live journaling, and I can share how I'm feeling and what I was thinking. So I got in on this 5-minute candle. The main reason why I knew it was going bearish and why I targeted this area was because on the 5-minute, this is what we call a pretty clean range for the most part. Now, I learned this from one of my mentors. So this is a clean range because you see a big push to the upside. Now, I will say I was a little hesitant on this low of this wick. I really needed a break below this wick. Main reason why is because if you look here, you have this like doji candle, And what that indicates to me, if you go down to the lower time frame, okay, even lower, there would be a red candle there, and which is a minor support. So I knew that this candle here, if that's there might even be another on this 2 minute. No, just not very strong candles. Let's see the 1 minute. Yeah, see there's a few there. So that tells me that there's a bit of a range here. So it's not as clean as it looks on the 5 minute. On the 5 minute, it's very clean. So why I hate that TradingView always puts me in a random place every time I change time frames. So I knew here there's going to be a little bit of a range that it needed to break through. Once it broke these lows, I was pretty confident the next issue or the next kind of obstacle would be this VWAP. Now, as you can see, it hit VWAP, came back up. I was still fairly confident it was going to continue down, just because when it bounced off VWAP, it didn't close like heaps bullish. It didn't close heaps bullish, so I was pretty confident that since this wasn't, closing heaps bullish, and then the second 5 minute candle closed bearish, that immediately confirmed to me it's going to continue down. Now, if I was to be honest, which I am honest because this is ultimately for me anyways, so I can't lie to myself. Not that I would want to lie to anybody. But if I was being honest, I probably wouldn't hold it. Like, my long-term target was here below these lows. Like, I would want to get out, and I'd be happy with that 74 ticks right here. I could have targeted this bottom wick, but for 110 ticks, which would have been a great target as well. But I like to play more conservative if I can. So 74 was like my long-term target. If I was to be honest, though, I would have gotten out at this wick here. Just because not knowing if this candle here would continue up off this bounce. So I would have just taken my 50 ticks and run, which to me 50 ticks is a great trade. That's what I'm aiming for usually, is just 50 ticks on the Nasdaq. If you trade one contract on, and get 50 ticks, that's 250 US dollars, just for context. If you trade 4 contracts and get 50 ticks, that's $1,000. So like, you don't really have to look for these gigantic moves. I think too often people are trying to find these massive moves. And when you're looking for these massive moves, it's great, if you're a swing trader. But if you're looking for these massive moves, there's just more things, in my opinion, that could go wrong. If you're just looking for like small moves, if you were somehow a trader, I know traders that look for 15 ticks, like, which is tiny, but there's a higher probability that it's going to end up hitting those 15 ticks than it would be hitting, 230 ticks. Now, obviously it did in this trade, but also, I saw, not that tariffs play a huge part in the Nasdaq, but I do believe it does in some instances. I saw news come out today on Twitter, on X, that basically Donald Trump is going to put the tariffs back how they were with China, which would indicate to me there's a good chance that the market could start booming, going up. So potentially. And so I am a bit more hesitant for sales right now, just where the economy's at. But if the play's there, the play's there. So I would have gotten the 50 ticks and just been out. Now I could have had a re-entry once I saw this. Once I saw this, red candle, honestly, I put the trade in and I stopped looking at it, to be honest. So I didn't really watch. Me streaming right now is actually seeing if I won it. I didn't even look to see if I won the trade or not, but obviously I did. So I could have potentially, which I didn't, but I could have gotten, sorry, someone's at my door. Give me one sec. Sorry, guys. It's Rachel's birthday was this week, and I ordered her a present and came in late, and so I wanted to give it to her real quick. Um, what was I saying? I could have got a re-entry on this candle because this just confirms that this bounce didn't really have much momentum. Also, a good indicator, like this is so underrated, and I don't think people do this enough. And honestly, this is something that I've recently started applying to my trading, and I found it really helpful. But uh, actually, I wouldn't say I recently. I used to do it, and then I didn't really. I would stop. I kind of would be like off and on. But this is really helpful. It's just, and I know this sounds so simple. Just look at the market structure. Like, look at this here. I don't know why circles don't draw straight, but that's okay. If you look, we were going up, strong trend to the upside, like very strong. We have a three uh, trend line touch, a 3 point trend line touch as well, and which this is also another part of my strategy when I do more swing trading. But if you have three solid touches that are like that, where you don't have to work really hard to kind of make them all align, when they're aligning like that really well, and then you come and look and there's even a retest of that line, there's a really good indicator that's a really good indicator that price is going to continue down um, for a decent move. Like this could keep going down. Oh, actually, it could reverse now because we're at a pretty major support here. But that's a huge move. Like if you just look at simple things like that and just go, okay, we were in a really strong uptrend. It's come down, it's touched and confirmed with a strong bearish candle here. There's a huge chance that price is going to come down. Now, like I said, we're at a pretty major support level here. Look what's happening. Like the market just tells you where it wants to go. There's a massive engulfing candle that's forming right now on the 5 minute. So if that is happening, what has price been doing? What has it been doing? It's been coming down. Now let's get a trend line going just to kind of help confirm where price is going. Once again, roughly, it's not as clean of a touch, but it is pretty clean still. Let me tell you, I just need to see this. So, I probably wouldn't be looking for buys until I see this trend line broken, just because, yeah, there's a big engulfing candle coming, but that, like, there was one here which could have freaked people out, like it's going to be a fake out over this VWAP, but it could come, touch, and then continue down. I would like to say that it has a higher chance of breaking and continuing up. Yes, because of the economy, but also Amari, inspirational. Thanks, bro. You want to buy me some? And so what I would say is, let's see. What I would say is it's probably going to break this line. If I was to, this is me anticipating, which you don't want to do. You look at a lot of traders and they'll go, oh, price is probably going to do this. And oftentimes they're right. And I find myself oftentimes right as well. The problem though is if you make that part of how you trade, you don't want to anticipate what the market's going to do. You want to react to what the market's doing. So whenever I'm like anticipating, oh, I think it's going to break, I'm not going to confirm that until it actually breaks and it actually confirms my bias and what I'm thinking. So the reason why I think it's going to break is because you have, quite a lot of touches. You got A, B, C, D. There's usually, once you have anywhere between like C and D, E and F would most likely break. But that's not always the case. It's not always the case. It's just, we've had some pretty strong movements down and some decent moves back up to the upside. It could continue that pattern, but I think since we've had some displacement, there's a good chance it could go back up, but maybe retest this VWAP. Who knows? I haven't looked at like the daily or anything to see if we're in like a range. Right now it looks like we're ranging, just because if I was to guess, we're it's kind of got a box shape right now on the lower time frame. If you look there, we're kind of in a downward range. Yes, it's trending downwards, but it's very rangy. You know, we've pretty much tested the same levels multiple times. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, you have a double bottom there. It could go back under though to get some liquidity from this double bottom. It did break that low though, so it could shoot up. Who knows? But yeah, that's that trade. That would have been a good winner if I took it. But that was just me. Honestly, I'll trade live and I'll also uh, put in some paper trades just to practice and make sure I'm staying sharp and making sense of the market the best I can and reacting. But like I said, I'm up 1150 USD so far today. I traded this morning, took one trade. I need to hit another 350 bucks and I'm done for the day. And then I gotta do that tomorrow. And then I'll scale down. I won't be aiming for such big days just because I'm being aggressive right now so that I can pass this challenge in 2 days. And then I'll scale down once I get my live account and just slowly build it. So yeah, let's see. All right. I think you guys want to see some live trading. Who's dumb guy? Is that you, Charles? Yeah, look at that. It's really pushing. I mean, one candle moved 87 ticks. Wait, Charles, if you're still watching, I can't see who's actually viewing and who's on or not. I haven't set my stream up properly. But if you're still watching, tell me what you know, and I can see if I can give you some pointers. Do you have like a strategy? Do you swing trade? Do you intraday scalp? What kind of trading are you wanting to do? I'm gonna see if I can actually. Oh, dude, I got a really clean trade coming up. Got it. Oh gosh, come on, dude. Got a supply zone there. Okay. Whoa, we're so bearish right now. But it's slowing down. Price could at any point shoot back up, which I reckon with the economy and everything. Overall, we're in an uptrend at the moment. But price could also come back down. Find D. But I'm pretty confident we're going to hit 20,000 at some point. Personally, I reckon it's going to continue up, but who knows? Who knows? Okay, let's have a look at the charts and actually start trading. Put in, maybe lock in, actually get a couple trades in. Nothing. Nah. Got a 1 hour here. A really good 1 hour. Supply zone. Make this smaller. Not a huge fan of this giant wick on this red candle, but it's okay. It's respecting it right now. So we got a 45-minute demand zone. I'm not even gonna put that wick down, to be honest. Did I use what? I need to mark this wick. Just so I'm not getting confused. But I don't think I will. It doesn't look like there's much, but let's see. No. It's an ice cream man. It's an ice cream man outside my house right now. Man, there's not much happening. Yeah, I don't like this level too much, but it is respecting it. Look at that. It is respecting it. I might play the shorts here. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm just looking up how I can see who's viewing my channel. Sorry, I'm ADHD, guys, so I'll trade and then I'll swap and do something else for 2 seconds. But we have time. I'm just waiting right now, as you can see. I'll show you. I'm waiting for price to get back into this area before I can do anything. So it looks like it's gonna start coming down soon, but just gotta wait. While we wait, I just want to quickly ask ChatGPT how I can make OBS show me more information about my stream, my streaming software. One sec. How can I view? To view your YouTube in OBS while streaming, there's a couple of easy ways to do it. Here's how you can set it up. Gotta download stuff. Oh, there's a Dallas. I just missed a hockey game today. I just realized. Dang it. Um, should I use Stream Elements or Stream Labs? YouTube Studio. How do I do that? Man, I gotta work on the stream. Your channel. What do I do? YouTube studio. Where's that? Oh. Go live. Stream tab. Shows you you can. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I'll fix this later. Oops. I'm so new to this. It's ridiculous. Okay. Still waiting. Like I said, it is coming down. Okay. I need to be ready to place a trade. This is the fun part about trading, is just being patient and waiting. You know what? That would have been a good trade too. This clearly, oops. Here's another trade idea I could have taken, but obviously not. It didn't take because I wasn't paying attention. But right there, so right here in this area, this is called a split. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it a support, resistance, whatever. It's a split because right in this area here, this whole area is clean range. If you look here, it's just massive red candle to the downside. The top of the split is right here between this blue. It's when the colors change from this blue and red candle here. So this is the top of the split here, and this for this area, and this is the top of the split here for this area. Or bottom technically is you technically want to aim more for the bottom here. So where this AOI is, this 5-minute AOI. Since price was struggling to break through here, you see the wick, there's a good chance that price is going to go short. So, you know, there could be a re-entry here to go short. Let's see. Just going to watch it, but I need to quickly make sure that my system's good to go, so I don't take any unnecessary trades. I'm about to go short. I'm in for shorts.
Order filled.
Dude. I didn't even have time. I may have missed it. Up at the moment. Green. Come on. Give me. Dude, I may have just missed. Honestly, I probably should go break even at this point. I'm only up $9. I'm just doing small micros. I just realized I should have put more. Well, I didn't have time. But whatever. I might be able to get another entry. If this breaks this high, this is gonna be crazy. I'm putting my stop loss tighter. Just because if it breaks that high, I probably don't want to be in the trade again, to be honest. Yeah, I probably don't want to be in the trade. But I mean, we're floating 16, 20 ticks so far. Might get taken out here. We'll see. Just ranging right now, but I still reckon it's going to want to come potentially down to the downside just from what price is showing me. But we'll see. If I lose 7 ticks, I'm not even worried about it. It wouldn't be much. I didn't place a big enough trade. Personally, trading splits, to be honest, isn't my favorite thing to trade. I actually lose splits more than I win splits. But I mean, I lose splits more than more than my other trades. So this one's gonna be a winner. Looks like. Where's this volume coming from? This is crazy. I might extend this. If this breaks this low, there's a good chance it's going to continue down. Yep, broke the low.
Order filled.
Yep, see, there you go. Dang. Another winner. Let's go. What did I say? It's going to continue down. Made 20 bucks. $40. How many ticks is that? Let's see where it's at now. Dude. Wait. Honestly, I'd be looking long now. Looking long. That's an entry. I didn't get in, but that would be an entry, is what I'm saying. I still like the shorts, to be honest, but as you can see, with my how I trade, it's very quick. Scalps in and out. Let's see if this trade also works. Bro, this is working to a T. Trading's that easy, guys. If you just practice. And I also noticed I do better whenever I just talk my trades out. I do a lot better. I'm not in my head as much. I'd be break even at this point. So this is a free trade. If people were following me right now and taking my trades, they'd be making a ton of money right now. I just need, yeah, what was that? What was it called? I'm curious though how many ticks I just got. Is this gonna hit? I don't think it's hit yet. Definitely stops the break even. Honestly, I probably, since it hasn't hit, I'd probably just take the money. If someone was following me right now and you're trading this for whatever reason, just get out. Mainly because this candle closure here. It might come back to the break-even zone. Just take your profit. Some traders are like, oh, you're holding, like you should hold, you should just stay in. But I mean, I've noticed if you take little trades, even if you don't hit home runs all the time, like little trades really add up. You'd much rather take 21 ticks home with you than it coming back to your break even. You got nothing. So might be another re-entry here that I might take with more contracts. We'll see. Where did I get in? Orders. So at 1861.25. See, what did I say? You would hit break even. Oh, let's watch this. We might get in some sells. What is this? 5 minute. Not how much data. Okay, it drops down quite a bit. Don't have much data. I'm gonna prepare for another entry. 72875. I'm going long there. I know sells, but I don't feel like I have a big enough range to work with. And also because there's a demand here and it could just turn around and go back up. So another buy position could also be good right now, which is looking like it. I probably would be in buys right now. It is a little bit more riskier than what I have now. So yo, what's ticks? So basically, if you, I'm assuming you're trading Forex, Charles, right? I don't know how delayed this stream is. Oh, is dumb guy like Caleb? Caleb, you need to. Oh, it is Caleb, cause you have I remember your email. Okay, you trade Forex, right? You're learning Forex. So that's how I started. I trade futures, which is a totally different like broker system. Anyways, if you're trading, hold on, Charles. I might be getting into another trade. Just give me a sec. So I'm trading Nasdaq futures. You can trade the Nas through Forex on US Tech. That's the same thing basically. See, basically the same thing. So, but I trade on I actually have a Forex account as well. I trade both. I trade Forex and futures. I just prefer futures. There's no like what broker? So I would suggest if you're trading Forex, I use IC markets. It's this here. I love them. Oh. This is who I use. I love them. Really low spreads. So for, oh dude, I might get an entry. Give me a sec. I might actually get an entry here. Let me double check though, because I've been talking a lot. Been a bit distracted. Let me check. 45-minute. How strong is this? It's pretty strong.
Order filled.
I'm in. 17 ticks. So much volatility right now, dude. This is insane. This is a kind of a risky. This is risky. But we'll see. Yeah, this is really risky. I might. I'm not liking that it's hanging. Okay, let's push back up. Honestly, my stop loss might be bigger. Need to be bigger. That's why it's so risky. Oh man. Really, I need like. Man. Oh, there's another zone below. I'm gonna. Yeah. Where's this? Aim for 20 ticks and get out of here. And I also don't like that it's hanging out below right now. It's hanging there a little too long. This might stop me out. That's why I'm not, yeah. That's why I'm not like, let's see. Really, I need a bigger stop loss. I might extend it. What? You really want money? Why?
Because I love money.
Why do you love money?
Because I love to buy canteens.
You want to buy something at the game? You're not even going to school.
I just want to keep it for holidays.
For holidays? I might give you some money later. We'll see.
Please, just right now.
I can't right now. I'm trading. I'm trying to make some money. It's looking good. Hold on, baby. You're pushing my desk. Come on, bro. Hit TP. Stop spinning me, baby. You're gonna mess the computer up. Honestly, I might go break even soon. Yeah, it's struggling. A little bit of a bounce. That's good. That's good. It needs to stay above this line. If it goes back below this line, there's a good chance we're gonna get stopped. This is a great candle closure for a 5-minute. This is looking really clean.
Are you giving me money right now?
No, Baba, I'm not giving you money right now. I'm trading.
And Dad?
Huh?
After you work, can you please give me money?
We'll see.
Thank you.
Okay, love you. Can you close the door on your way out?
I just want to grab my lunchbox. And then that's all.
Okay, can you close the door and go out? Oi, right now. Love ya. Once we hit about 25 tick, I'll probably go to break even. There's a good chance we'll get stopped out, but I'm liking this still though. I'm gonna holding. There is a bit of resistance here. It needs to just kind of quickly tap my TP and let me get out. Come on, bro. I really want to go break even, but this is looking so clean. I'm going break even. Break even. Let's see. Just hit it already, dude. Where is my gun? I need to draw a gun to shoot it up.
Order filled.
There we go. Another winner, baby. I didn't have time to shoot it up. There we go. That's it. Simple as that. So break even. Oh, dude, I wish I took more risk. I would have made more money. How much money did I make? 100 bucks? 100 USD? Oh, well. Yeah, 100, I think. Man, that was such a clean, great trade. Such a good trade. This is why I love trading. This is why I love it. There's nothing like trading live as well, so no one can say that you're a fake trader. You don't know what you're doing. I'll answer your question in just a sec, Charles. Let me just quickly, now that I've got a trade in, I don't think I'll have another trade for a little bit, so I'll answer your questions. I can't remember. I don't usually use this. It's the same as TradingView, but I have it set up differently. How do you delete things? Where's the eraser? I usually have mine just showing brush. I'll just do this. Okay, let's talk about it. So, I don't know, Charles, if you're familiar with, obviously, like things like this, right? This is your entry point. So this middle line is your entry point. This is your take profit. So this is when you want to get out, make your money. This is your stop loss, which is basically when you don't want the price to go any further down. So as you saw, I played, I don't know where it was. I can't remember the price, but I played something like this. So wait, I need this to remember what I did because I need to recap my trades for the day. I hate this platform. Why am I using this platform? I'll use this. So, man, that worked beautifully. Look, it's already come back down. Might have another re-entry here. So basically break even, Charles, is here we have, let's say, you know, this is what I'm looking for, right? Here I know that, let's say I want to risk $100. Okay. And this is, we'll say 50 ticks. So if you look at, I'm pointing at the screen, you can't see it, but I'll show you in a sec. If you look at the number that says 50, that's ticks there in the middle. This is how many points it is. I wouldn't worry too much about that, but I just use ticks. It's the same as like pips, right? So I don't know if you're familiar with pips, but when you trade, it's just measuring how big the move is, right? So when you're doing like, this is GJ, and this is measured in pips. So this is like 10.5 pips or whatever. So here, this is used with ticks. And so break even is basically saying I'm going to move my stop loss. So let's say I'm risking $100 here. There's a stop loss there. So if price hits that, that means I'm going to lose $100. But since I'm risking $100 and this is you see it says risk to reward ratio, it's a 2.2. Let's make it a 2.2 or a 2. Sorry, a 1 to 2. So this means I'm risking $100. And then if the price gets up to this green line, I'm going to make $200. Right? So I'm risking 100 to make $200. So anyways, this basically is showing that whenever I say I'm going break even, that means I'm moving my stop loss to break even. So I move it up to my entry point. So if price ends up coming down and hitting that, that means that I make $0 and I lose $0. Now, technically, I may not actually lose $0. I may lose like $1 or $2 because there's commissions and fees, but it's like $1 or $2. It's nothing crazy. I think it's a little bit more for Forex, but for futures, there's no fees basically. So, oh crap. So yeah, that's what going break even is. If it goes past the stop loss, do you lose 100? Yes. So if if it goes past the stop loss, I lose 100. So if you noticed, I got a little hesitant. And almost didn't trust the trade, which was one of my issues yesterday. Which I kept telling myself while I was trading. I kept thinking to myself, trust the trade, trust the trade, trust the trade. The problem is, though, the market started moving pretty quickly, and usually when it gets that volatile, and we're in a pretty big range here, like, so this box tells me that price can move anywhere in this box. So price could hit this level here, the bottom of this box, and it could end up going and hitting my take profit. And I could be in trouble because I'm risking $100 here, let's say, $100 here to make 200. And it could literally, price could literally just come down here, go past this box a bit, but then break up and hit my take profit, which happens all the time. And so I got nervous and was like, oh, I'll move it to 80 ticks. And the reason why was to try to give it a bit more space so that when it came down, it has a little bit of room to come down wick and then come back up to the top area here and to my take profit. And also what made me a little bit nervous was price was hanging down in this bottom half of the box, which indicates to me, like where it's at now, that it wants to continue down. So here we go. Watch, it might push down. Let's see how long it stays. I want it to reject this middle line. If it rejects this middle line, there's a good chance it's going to keep going down. See, it stayed there. It didn't go past, so there's a good chance it's going to continue down, probability-wise. But we'll see. We've got 50. Oh, let me see how many. Now it could come down to this area here, somewhere in here, and then continue back up for a bit, retrace a little bit. But when I saw price, price was hanging down here, and then when I saw it come back up and close above this line, I honestly could have entered more. Really, that's what I should have done, was entered more. See, look, bang, bottom level. Is it going to retrace? Personally, that's what I said. It has a high probability of doing. It could continue pushing down. If it continues to push down, then I'd be looking for some sells. But look, I mean, we're already pushing up. This would be another entry for me. This is a riskier entry. I don't like taking these as much, but I'd be aiming potentially for the top, this line here. But look, this is another winner basically. I mean, we're already past 25 ticks. I could be break even right now, so I'm risking nothing. It's a free trade now. Let's see if it's another winner. What do you mean by how do I risk money? Like, how much am I willing to risk? Or how to actually do it? Like how to set up an account and actually do all this? Man, this is taking a long time. See how slow this is moving compared to the trade I was just in? I would much rather be in this trade than I would the one before. The one before is stressful trying to manage. But there you go, another winner. Where do you set up a trade? So honestly, there might be another entry right now. Depending on how this candle closes, there's another entry opportunity. Let's see what it does. How, like, where do I set up a trade? So I'm assuming you're saying, like, okay, this is how I would do something. So you created an account with IC Markets if you want. Don't just, this isn't financial advice. This is what you want to do. This is very risky. But I'll just show you how. So what you do is, depending on your strategy, right? There's a lot of different strategies you can use. So, gosh, I'm getting a million messages. This is not a trade, by the way. This is just, I'm just going to show you. So let's say, okay, this isn't actually a trade, but let's just say, oh, a double bottom. I'm going to enter now. What you're going to do is set your stop loss where you want it. So you're basically going, okay, where this red line is, if price goes down here, I want to be out of the trade. I don't want to risk more money. This is you know, what I'm willing to risk here. And then, I believe the you know, the price is going to go back up to this level, right? I might actually enter this. I might actually trade this just for an example. So then what you do, what? Why is it, this is taking, AJ. Let's do this as an example. Price goes down here. I don't want in. So you're going to create a limit order. And you could, so market execution is you want to get in right now wherever price is, right? So if I press buy or sell, it will just put me in the trade right here, wherever the price is. But I like limit orders. I like to put price where I'm happy to be in the trade. So we'll put that there. So we'll put a stop loss. So this is your stop loss, how much you're willing to lose. It's saying this is a 50 grand trade, which I'm definitely not willing to risk 50 grand. So why is that not changing? What is the deal? Oh, limit. Okay, so limit. Now, why is it saying 50 grand? Oh, because the stop loss is like ages away for some reason. Why is it all the way the heck down here? This is a glitch. It's like glitched out for some reason. Why the heck is it up there? Okay. I've never seen that. So this bottom line, it looks yellow on my screen, but it's usually red. That's basically saying I don't want to be in the trade if price gets to this level. I'm going to take this trade as an example. I'm not saying this is like a trade I would really take. I'm just kind of being lazy with this, just for an example's sake. I do like it. I think it could work out, but who knows? So this is saying right now that I'm risking $33 to make $56. Ideally, you want it to be a 1 to 2. So ideally, you would want, this is an ideal world. I don't trade like this. A lot of people like swear by this and say that you have to trade this way. Like you have to have a 1 to 2. So basically for every loss you make, every one loss you make, every win, you make double. And it does help because, you know, you could have a lot more losing trades than winning and still be profitable. So this is one lot. So for Forex, you trade lots. For futures, it's contracts. The nice thing about Forex is you can really start off trading with very little money. This was a good trade, I think. I'm late. I'm a bit late, but it's okay. So I'm going to risk $2. Nah. This trade may have ran already, so I'll just risk $1. This is basically saying I'm risking $1.28 to make $2.50. Now, I generally don't believe price, you know, honestly, realistically, I think price could go all the way up to here. It could. I don't like trading such big ranges, to be honest. Like, it's so massive. I like just small moves, but let's see if we get an entry. So now I'm going to press buy. So it's saying if price goes below this level, actually, realistically, I don't want to be in if it gets below that level. So we'll put the stop there. And then we'll aim for these highs. We'll aim just above these highs. That's a 1 to 3, a 1 to 2. I'll please everyone that wants me to do 1 to 2s. I missed it. I think I missed it. Yeah, I missed this trade. But then what you do is you press buy. So now I have an order in. This is basically an order. And so if price gets to this limit, it's going to tap me in. I'm not in yet, so I'm not officially in the trade. I think I missed it, to be honest. I probably wouldn't want to get in this trade now at this point. But let's see if it plays out. Gosh, dude, I've been spot on this week. I definitely think it'll hit at least those highs right here. There it is. Let's see if it hits my take profit. Yeah, so you can do a limit order as well. Bro, for someone that's beginning, just there you go. When Like, for someone that's just beginning, stick to limit orders, bro. There's just so many times that you get in your head. So, see, look at this. Didn't I call it? Didn't I call it? Boom. It would hit anywhere in here, basically. Usually you want to aim for the bottom of this candle here to be safe. As you can see that there. If there's a lot of momentum like this candle, I like to aim for the top. Potentially, but if I'm seeing major rejections, which is still doing all right, I would maybe hold for this level to get hit. I do think it's going to hit that level. So I probably would aim for this level at least. But in my eyes, this is already a winner. I could take this trade off at any point if I was in it. Yeah, I would have won this trade. It's another winner. I haven't lost yet. Knock on wood. Not that I'm superstitious, but this would have been a win. Like, I would have counted this as a win because I could get out now if I wanted to. I would just be monitoring it at this point. It's not worth, holding it for just a couple ticks. I do think it's going to hit. I'm fairly confident it will hit that level. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to hit. The only thing is it's rejecting this level here. So I would be considering getting out at this point. Yeah. But this would be a winner for sure. I could have, I was trying to teach you. So when you place a trade, I'll just show you. Market sell. Here we go. Watch this. I'm going to do one because I'm being a bit risky. I'm going to get in, sell. I'm going to put my stop loss above this level here. I'm just going to put my TP here. Make 50 cents. This is a hot, yeah, basically a 1-to-1. Basically a 1-to-1. I think it's going to keep going up a little bit, but there's a good probability it could drop a bit. So if I want to get out, I can just press, oh, you can't see it on my screen. Oh, wait, let me try this. Yeah, I'm in sales right now. So here's the trade. I know this is hard to see, but I'm in it right now. It's showing I have 0.01 lots. Shows you where you got filled. So I got in at 90.817. And then shows you your stop loss level, your take profit level. And then if I want to get out early, you can just press close. Right there. Or I can press this X there as well and get out. But it looks like it's going to hit that level I said it would hit. It is now. It's definitely going to hit it. But if you guys want to join my Discord, anytime I've been doing some lessons with people. If you guys want to join it, you can. I'll put it in the chat. I don't know if this will work. No. How do I do this? So as you can see, I lost that one. And it just took me out. I think I lost $1 maybe. 50 cents? 50 cents, whatever. I wasn't taking that trade seriously. But now it's reversing. There's a good chance you could go short now. Yeah, without rejection. How the heck do I do this? How do I create an invite link? Oh, there we go. How? I don't know why I can't share my Discord. I don't know how to do this. Integration. Permissions. Advanced permissions. If I go on IC Markets, can I do what you were doing right now, but as demo? Yeah. You can. That you want to do the demo for sure. So IC Markets has a demo. So basically, what you do is you log in. Wait, is my stream, is it good quality? Is it like 1080p? Is it good quality or is it kind of blurry and laggy? When I streamed yesterday, it wasn't that great quality. I tried to work on it and fix it. Anyways, what you can do is you have your live accounts. So I like CTrader. CTrader also lets you link it to TradingView for free. So when you create the account, choose CTrader. I think you have an option. So do CTrader. The other thing is, I don't know if there's like an age limit. You may have to trade off your parents, potentially. It's 720. So it's not good quality. I need to figure out what the heck is going on. Do you know anything about YouTube? How to fix that? I'm an old man. That's why I need you. And then you create a demo account, basically. You can set a balance. All that, whatever you want. I would suggest set your balance to what you're actually going to use. Some people put like 100K. It's like, okay, do you have 100K? Probably not. I don't. So, which you could, but set it to like, you know, something that's realistic for you. Because what people don't understand is when you're trading as well, if you don't have enough money for margin, so there's this thing called margin. So let's give you another example. So let's go sells. So I'm in right now. I'm up at the moment. It probably could reverse on me here, but I'm liking it. Got a little tweezer set up. With a little, this could push down to here. I could be wrong though. This is me like trading in 2 seconds. But see with Forex, you see there's I was up, I was in the green. I'm up right now. Let's move this TP. Let's make $1. Stop loss. Oh, this should technically be a pretty big stop. Yeah. Waiting for something like that. Let's make $1 exact. Okay. So if you look here, you have margin levels. So in my account, I've put in about, how much have I put in? I think I'm up 500 at the moment. Let's see. I have this thing called TradeZella that tracks all my stats. It's very expensive. It's like $600 a year, but it's awesome. It tracks all my stats for me on this account. So, yeah, I'm up $500 at the moment that I made this week. And then, sorry, ADHD moment. Let me go back to your question. This could be a fake out here. I need it to break this level, or this is going back up potentially. I still like to sell. I still like the sells, but there's a good chance this is gonna go up. We'll see. Who knows? It's kind of 50-50 right now. The goal is just trying to get things for you to have a better probability on your side, you know, than the market. Wait, on demo account, when it says set balance, that in real money. This isn't real money. So demo account's not real money. But I'm saying set your balance in your demo account to practice with something that's realistic. So if you have $500, put $500, set the balance, right? And then you trade it. You can trade it through TradingView. So you just gotta sign into IC Market, select demo account, and then you can start trading it. And it's not real money. You may need to, before you get a demo account, you may need to deposit some real money, but I think it's like $50. Something, it's nothing, it's not much. You gotta just deposit some money, but you don't have to use it. I hope that makes sense. You don't have to use it. Why in the world is my stream 720? It's gonna drive me insane. Audio. I need to ask ChatGPT. Maybe go into settings and video quality. I changed everything on my streaming software, but let me change this. So here, this software is insane. This has changed the game for me because it helps me backtest. So when I backtest this one, I made 91 grand. I think in a span of let's see the session results. Helps me test my strategy. So in the span of 1 week, I made 75K in 1 week. Just crazy. Made 11K the next week. Made 4.5 the second week. I think I took about the same amount of trades. 3 trades, 4 trades, 5 trades. Oh wait, no, those are days. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I took a ton more trades this week. But in a span of a month, I made 91K. Not real money, fake money. That's just like demo basically. And then here's some other sessions. But out of all my back testing sessions, I've got a win rate of about 70%, which is really good. It's very good. And that's me trying other people's strategies and all that. On TradingView, how do you change the background to black? So what you do, click that there and just select dark theme. Oh, I never told you margin. That's why. Okay, I got sidetracked. So I've got 5,800 in this account, right? I'm up 500, so I think I've put in about 5,300. I think I made some on another account. I'm not sure how much like profit I'm actually in at the moment, but I've just kind of started trading this account. So right now, there's this thing called margin. So for however many lots you put in, you need a certain amount of money in your account. So when you're doing a demo, put $500 because you might not be able to use many lots. It won't let you trade it because what happens is let's say I risk too much money. So let's say I put in, let's see if it shows me 60. Sorry, I'm just testing this. 1 second. I'll make sure I'm teaching you properly. I haven't traded Forex in a while, so. Yeah, it's, yeah. Yeah, I thought price was gonna push up there, the way that closed, but it's still in a downward trend at the moment. it could come back down. So, yeah, so let's say I make, let's say I put in 60 lots. That's a lot. But let's just say, oh, the maximum is 50 lots. You need to have at least 10K in your account to trade that. If I don't have enough money, then what will happen is yeah, I'll show you how to make a limit order. What will happen is if you don't leave enough margin, so right now I have 5,777 free margin. So that means I can place a bigger trade. But if I place too big of a trade and I only have like $20 left, it could take me out of that trade automatically and make it a loser. So you have to make sure you have enough margin. So you need to create like a demo account with the amount of money you would potentially start using, because you need to figure out how many lots you need to use and all that. It's a little hard to explain, but hopefully it makes sense when you're actually doing it. How do you make a limit order? So what you do is you can press trade here. That will open up this panel. And then you can press limit, and then you can put wherever you want the entry price to be. And then you can drag your stop loss where you want it to be. And then figure out how many lots you want it to be. I would stick while you're practicing until you get comfortable with, I don't know why it doesn't let me put decimals, so annoying. Stick with 01. And then stick with 01, and then and we're looking for buys, so we got to make sure buy is selected, so the limit order is below price, and then you press buy. Now limit order is there, so when price gets to that blue line, I'm in. Now I'm going to cancel it, so I'm going to press X there, and that cancels it because I'm in a trade right now. That's how you do a limit order. Or if you like to do it this way, I like placing limit orders this way so I can have a visual view of it before I actually place the order. So I'll put my stops where I want it to be, put my take profit where I want it to be, right click, create limit order, and then it should automatically put the entry price, the take profit, and the stop loss where it needs to go. You just need to figure out how many lots you want to do. I don't know why it keeps changing it to 319 lots when you can't even do more than 50. Makes no sense, but whatever. And then like if this isn't selected here, you gotta make sure those two are selected. And then press buy or sell. Put in the correct lot size, 50, and then buy. Oh, let me give you an example. So I'm gonna do 50 buy. Oh, it's letting me for some reason. Take that off. Why anything dumb happens, I don't want to lose my 5K. Yeah. For some reason, my one says non-tradable symbol. Yeah, so that's, yeah. So what you got to do, if you look here, I'm just going to leave this. So if you look here, it says non-tradable symbol. It's because you're using a different, so when you look up something, you have, let me take that off. You have a million different versions from different brokers. So Awanda's a broker, all these. You got to make sure that you just click IC Markets and it'll show you the ones. So when you go into Forex, let me delete this. And it'll show you all the ones you can trade that your broker offers. So make sure that your broker's selected. I used to trade Owanda because I didn't trade Owanda, but I used to look at Owanda charts because the guy I followed back in the day would trade off Owanda, but I would trade off of IC markets, and they're different. So every broker it's a little bit different. That's the thing that sucks about Forex is that with Forex, it really kind of all depends on the broker, which is kind of stupid. So if I was to look at the same pairs but with different brokers, the price action would look a little different depending on the broker. Some people believe brokers manipulate price so that they can win. That's why futures is a little bit better, because futures is all the same for everyone. I like it better. I think it's more better regulated. I'm not saying people manipulate Forex or brokers manipulate the Forex market, but they could potentially, I believe, if they want to. I don't think they have time to manipulate it for every single trader. They don't have people like hired just to like watch you trade and force you to lose, but that's what some people believe. But it is what it is. If you're on the wrong symbol though, you can right click, trade, create new order, right? And then this will come up, non-tradable symbol. You just click switch to the symbol and then it'll put you in the right one. And then now you can trade it. I hope that helped. Some like SPX, I don't think you can trade through IC markets. Hey Josh. Yeah, I don't think you can trade that through IC markets. You missed my winners, Josh. You missed my winners. I'm on a winning streak right now. Right now I'm showing Charles how to trade, so I just put in some dummy trades risking $1 that weren't serious just to show him how to operate the platform. But you missed my my 2 winners. 3 technically if I took it. There's one I didn't take. I need to figure out how to get this quality up. The quality's so good on my computer, but it's only doing 720 through my stream. I need to figure it out. It's driving me crazy. You want to say hi to Uncle Josh? He's watching. Come. Just talk in the microphone.
Hi, Uncle Josh.
I'm up today, Josh. Let's see. I'm up 1250. I need to make an extra 250, and then I'm done.
I give you money yet?
Am I giving you money? Girl, you're not even in school right now. I can't give you money.
Please, I'm gonna save it until I go to school.
No, I don't want you to lose it.
I won't. I'll stay in this bag. Please.
I don't want you to lose the money. I'll hold it for you.
No.
Why?
I'll keep safe.
Oh, can you hand me my hat?
Please, I'll keep it safe.
Where did your other money go? You had other money.
Which other money?
It was in your backpack.
Which other money?
It was in your backpack. Remember the coins?
Yeah, but that on yours.
Why are they at Onions?
Because I forgot a bag.
You left the bag at Onions?
It was that unicorn shiny bag. And I left it there. So I don't get money from there.
Okay.
I just really want money right now. Because I love money.
You love money? You don't love money. You love what money can do, don't you? Buy you ice cream at school.
Yeah, and you know, Do you know that beautiful, like, there was a rainbow ice pop?
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And I did it with $5.
$5. Did you get change?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
I just really want some dollars, please.
I'll give you some money when you go back to school. You're not in school yet. You're on holidays still.
But I don't want to be on holidays all day.
Yes, but it's not up to me. Oh wait, don't click my computer, woman. Okay, stop. Okay, now you can. I turned the mouse off. Don't turn it back on, you silly head. Wait, the light's behind you. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go back to streaming now, alright? You wanna say bye to Uncle Josh?
Please, can you please give me money? I really want money.
No, not right now. Wait, don't lean on my chair, you're gonna break it.
Please, please, please.
Not right now, I told you. That's the answer.
I really want money.
Mm-mm. That's the answer.
Please.
That's the answer.
Please, Dad.
The answer is later.
Please.
The answer is later.
Please.
I love you so much.
Please.
Why don't you ask your mother after work?
No, please.
I kind of like that backlight on the
Behind me or behind you?
behind us that way. The white light.
Like, you mean that way, that blue one, or that purple one?
No, the white light. White from the front door, from the door that you opened. Anyways, oh wait, no. I love you. Okay, go.
I really want money, please, please.
I don't have any right now. Go.
You do have money.
What? No, I don't. Where?
You?
Where?
In your, like, in that password thing?
Password? Am I safe? How do you know that?
Because I know that.
How do you know that?
I know that.
I don't think I have any money in my safe.
Because last night, in the car, you showed me a lot of money.
Okay. Okay, I love you. Can you? I'm trying to trade right now. I don't want people just watching us this whole time argue about money. Okay. Hey. All right. If you go now, I'll give you 20 cents later after I'm done working.
20 cents? That's not for the money canteen. That's not enough. I won't buy.
Why are you so smart?
I don't get to buy anything.
You're so smart.
She won't let me buy anything.
I'm tired.
I'm not tired.
You want to teach people how to trade?
What?
You want to teach people how to trade?
What's trade?
Make money on the computer.
I don't know what you're saying.
I don't know what you're saying.
Poo-poo head.
Don't call me a poo-poo head.
Because you're not telling me what it means.
I love you. All right. Go watch your show or you're going to have to go take a nap because it's nap time. Do you want a nap?
No.
Do you want a nap?
No.
Okay, close the door and go. I love you.
And I'm more hungry.
Oh, your fingers. You all right? Oh, sorry, guys. She just slammed her fingers in the door. Hold on, baby. Sorry, I saw that happen. I was like, this is not gonna be good. She slammed her fingers in the door. Rachel's got her though. All right. I don't know if you guys are still here or if anyone's still here, but if you have any more questions, let me know. I might hop off soon, take a break. I'm about to go to Korean barbecue. For Rachel's birthday. But these are some solid trades, really good trades. And I had another trade up here. Oh, I've had a few trades today. So how many trades is that? 5 winning trades, I think, today. Actually, I'm not going to hop off yet. I need to figure out how to get this to higher quality stream. Thanks, Charles. Do you have any other questions or need help, Charles? I need ChatGPT this. Chat. My stream on YouTube is still at 720. I have Dang it, dude. I wish I recorded this trading session because now I got crap 720 quality. Go to your live dashboard. How do I go to my live dashboard? That's one thing I haven't. View your channel. Live. View your channel. Live. View your channel. Live. Wait, no, this is saying 1080. Wait, no, this is saying 1080. What is happening? Edit video. Public. Customization. Close. It says excellent connection. I don't get it. Go to your live dashboard. Stream health. It says excellent. I'm streaming. Just gotta make sure. Oh god. Jesus, 720 OBS. What trading panel do you use? What's that? The broker I use is IC Markets. Or platform, I use CTrader. CTrader is the way to go. The broker is IC Markets. And the trading platform, you have MT5, CTrader, or MT4. I use CTrader so that I can use TradingView. And CTrader platform itself is actually a pretty good platform. But I use IC Markets for Forex. For futures, I wouldn't recommend using futures because you need quite a lot of money to start out. For futures, I use, who do I use? Right now I'm using Top Step. I'm trading through a prop firm, which I can explain later. That's a whole nother 10-minute conversation. Wait, Charles, is my stream more than 720 now? Can you do 1080? Like HD? Let me just see. I'm just going to put it on. See if I can see it. I'm going to switch my account to a different account. Rayma Trades. Subscribe. Not even subscribe to my own channel. Not even subscribe to my own channel. Not even subscribe to my own channel. It is for me. It might be your Wi-Fi then. I'm not trying to hate on you, but for some reason it is for me. 1080. I'm gonna try to send a higher bit rate, see if that helps. Output. Yeah, why is it 720 for you? It's so weird. Oh, you can make it 1080? Yeah, sick. I'm gonna try to send a higher bit rate and see if that even makes it cleaner. Oh yeah, that looks a bit cleaner already. Sweet. I'm gonna change it to 60 frames a second too and see if that helps. Video. Oh, I can't change it now, but later. Okay, cool. Can I help with anything else? I might hop off soon. What am I saying? But I have to video. Yeah, all good, dude. That's fine. Stream. Oh, we're up. 30 cents. There we go. Let's make my 50 cents back that I lost. You owe me 50 cents now, Charles. Cost me 50 cents to show you how to trade. The heck. Just bring it to youth on a Friday and put it in the offering. I'm about to make it back anyways. I'm about to make the 50 cents I lost back and 50 cents. Additional 50 cents. I just saw your text, Josh. I need to charge my phone. So what you can do, Charles, if you're still here, is just if I was you, get your account ready, and just whenever you see me live trading, just trade what I trade and or watch what I obviously do what you want, but even if you want to put a little bit of money into an account and start practice trading, you can do that, and just trade what I trade just to test everything out, and it'll just help you kind of get the groove of everything and learn, and but whatever you copy me doing, just doing really small amounts. Like, don't risk big money right now. You need to be thinking, I'm not going to be risking big money or making $1,000 in a day like I am for maybe a year or two from now. Like, think long term. This is a long term game. You don't want to, like, it's very easy to look at people online and just, think, oh, I'm going to make what they make, and then compare yourself, and then end up risking too much money, blowing too much money. So that would be my advice. Just think about the process right now. You want to get good at learning the process, learning why trades are being taken, get confident in taking those trades, and then over time, you can start scaling up to bigger amounts. You know, right now I'm trying to win trades that are like $1,000, $1,500. But hopefully one day I'm winning $10,000 trades, you know, but I'm not there yet. What is this push? This is crazy. Also, if I was you, stick to one or two pairs. You know, if you look at all these, you don't really need all those. You don't really need all those. So, the pairs I'd recommend is gold, which is XAU USD, so not AUD, USD. And I would recommend EU, so Euro USD. It's a bit of a slower moving pair. For the Asian session, I would recommend USD JPY. It moves a bit quicker though. So that's the other thing you got to also know is depending on what you trade, you want to trade in different times of the day. So right now we're in Asian session, so that's why I'm trading the Australian dollar, Japanese yen. So it's a bit more volatile. You see it's moving a bit more. So I might get out of this. I don't like the way this candle's closing. This might be a fake out. It's looking like a fake out. This could potentially reverse to the upside soon. Yeah, I don't like the way that candle closed. I'm gonna stay in though, because I'm risking $1, so I don't care. Just let it play out. Because it is following this trend line downward, so it could continue back down, but I think it's getting ready to break for the upside personally. But it might take these lows, and then break. We'll see. But my stop loss is pretty safe right there. That's a pretty good stop. You know, it could be forming a lower high to break down even low. It's just a bit choppy. Like, just really choppy price action right now. It's just too close to each other, and I don't trade this pair. All right, I'm done. Thanks for joining, guys. I'm tired. I want to rest before Korean barbecue. I'm probably going to be streaming again tonight and actually taking maybe a bit bigger trades. Well, I say that now. I only need $250, so, but I at least need to hit that goal, and then I'll be done. So I'm gonna just let this run. We'll see what happens. I'm planning to do a trading lesson. I might do one in the next few days, maybe tomorrow, or where I can break things down, strategies, different things like that, if that's helpful. But if you're keen on that, let me know. And I can break things down a bit more. All right. I'll catch ya. See you later.